whole world is full of giants. They have always been here. We wait until they get sleepy. Wait until they get so big they can barely move. Then we walk out of the shadows. Quietly walk out of the dark. And strike.
We've risked everything to warn you guys about what's coming. At this point, willful ignorance is your own problem. Willful ignorance is just that. It's willful. And if you choose to remain willfully ignorant, you do not get to choose your consequences. This is an appeal, I'm telling you now. Back during the Super Bowl, the Maserati logo, this young lady came out and she starts out and she says, "They're a giant. They've always been here." That is a reference to Genesis 6.4. There were giants on the earth in those days, and after that, we slowly walk out of the darkness, shows them coming out from behind the veil, and then she says, "And strike." As soon as the little girl says, "And strike," run, there's the Maserati logo. It is a trident. Okay, now, that's where Satan telegraphed what he was going to do, and it started right there. It was so obvious that if you have spiritual eyes, it is ridiculously absurd how obvious it is. That's how it's ridiculous. It's not even hidden if you have spiritual eyes. There was nothing in that commercial that sold a car. That's all there is to it. It was not meant to sell cars. It was meant to send a cryptic message. So now what's the devil's plan? Well, now we had all of a sudden a missing Malaysian airliner. Well, let me tell you something. Planes don't just disappear. There's black boxes. There's also this transmitter from the Rolls-Royce engines and these things. It was done to show who's in charge. That's why that airliner is missing. Satan is trying to show he's the boss. The missing Malaysian airliner just happened to have on the tail a trident.
Command, the word of the day is trident. We have 2 alien craft on aggressive approach.
Icon 4 coming online, accelerating. It looks like it's going to impact somewhere in the South Indian Ocean.
Command, the word of the day is trident. We have 2 alien craft on aggressive approach.
Icon 4 coming online. It looks like it's going to impact somewhere in the South Indian Ocean.
On the board now.
Yes, sir.
Command, the word of the day is trident.
If that wasn't enough, I discovered 370 again in another scene on top of another bus, the same number. We have 370 popping right at you. Check it out. So we have 2 clips of 370 popping right at you at the camera. Okay, also the kicker, guys, right here, it says MIA, missing in action. MIA 370, the same vehicle.
Command, the word of the day is trident.
It looks like it's going to impact somewhere in the South Indian Ocean.
There was a trident on the Malaysian airliner. I said, "Oh my gosh, something's going on." Dave said, "Oh my gosh, have you seen the Malaysian flag?" Let me tell you something. Here we go. Get ready. The Malaysian flag is identical to the flag of the United States. It has 1 stripe more. It also has the blue rectangle, but instead of stars, it has a crescent moon. The crescent moon is the symbol for Islam. It also has a risen sun. A risen sun is the symbol for the Antichrist has risen. In the Quran, it states, the coming of the Mahdi will be preceded by the sun rising over the west. Barack Obama's logo for his campaign is the sun rising over the red and white stripes of the flag of the West, the United States.
Please
welcome my partner in science and in life, Dr. Will Castor.
The path to building superintelligence requires us to unlock the most fundamental secrets of the universe. Imagine a machine with a full range of human emotion. Its analytical power will be greater than the collective intelligence of every person in the history of the world. Some scientists refer to this as the singularity. Professor? I call it transcendence.
Will's body is dying, but his mind is a pattern of electrical signals. We can upload his consciousness.
Evelyn.
Oh my God.
I can't feel anything.
I'm here.
It'll start to evolve.
Where's the machine?
To influence. Perhaps the entire world.
Where are you going?
Everywhere.
We are going to become gods. Period. If you don't like it, get off. But if you're going to interfere with me becoming God, you're going to have big trouble. And we'll have warfare. The only way you can prevent me in this 50 year is to kill me. If you kill me, I'll kill you.
God made man in his own image. God intended for man to become one with God. We are going to become one with God. Cloning and the reprogramming of DNA is the first serious step in becoming one with God.
This issue is going to dominate our global politics this century. This is the issue that will color the century.
As we merge with machines, and I think it's inevitable that we will transform into something new.
Evolution is a spiritual process. It moves us closer to the ideal of God. I mean, what is God? God is described as being unlimited.
And we will eventually become an interconnection of the entire human race. And we will become godlike once you plug into that global network.
At this moment in our civilization, we can create cybernetic individuals who, in just a few short years, will be completely indistinguishable from us.
We are going to become gods. Period. If you don't like it, get off. But if you're going to interfere with me becoming God, you're going to have big trouble.